Hello friends, today we are going to continue chapter number 2, Cultural Heritage of India, Handicrafts and Fine Arts, lecture number 17. Friends, already in this chapter, we are discussing about the different types of arts. We learned about the different artisans that have taken birth in our country. They have gifted us the precious heritage which has its own importance in our country, which has placed our country into an incomparable position in the world. Friends, when we are talking about these ancient arts, we started discussing from the initial part, from the clay art. Then after learning about the spinning art, hand weaving art, patola of pattern, which was one of the complicated and time consuming art, we also learned that how the rulers inspired and motivated. The rulers motivated, inspired such artisans, due to which the artists of Patola of Patan, they came and settled in Patan during the rule of Siddhartha. Friends, this shows even the interest of the rulers in different types of arts. Friends, when we are discussing about these art, after that we discussed about the leather industry, in which we learned how this leather art is considered as one of the ancient art. When we are discussing about the leather industry, after that we discussed about the different types of diamond and beadwork, which even at the time of the rulers, at the time of even the common people, they were fond of the diamond and beadwork. Friends, they were very fond of jewelry, ornaments, and especially diamond studded ornaments were very much in demand in the ancient time. Diamond work was very well seen on the thrones of the kings, on the crowns, on the jewelry. After that, we also learned about the different types of arts of precious stones like the agate work. Friends, lots of such arts we discussed. We discussed also about the inlay work, in which the bright color stones are inlaid on the ornaments and different metal items. Friends, this is the art of the artisans to how to make any particular thing from ordinary to one of the best material. Friends, we also discussed about the art of music. We also discussed about the art of painting, which is considered as one of the supreme art. We got the evidences of this art of painting since primitive era from Bhimbetka, Madhya Pradesh. The primitive man used to do the sketches of birds and animals. We also discussed how this art was very well known in ancient time as well. Even the art of Ajanta Ellora paintings are well known all over the world. Friends, after that we discussed about the well-known music art of India, in which we discussed that Indian music is the combination of tune, rhythm and harmony, sur, tal and lay. Friends, we discussed that this Indian music is originated, and lots of information has been given from the Samved. Samved is one of the Vedas, Rigved, Yajurved, Atharvaved and Samved. It is one of the 4 Vedas. Friends, we discussed that Samved is also known as the Gangotri of music. It is this Indian music in which the information about this Indian music has been given, that in Indian music 7 vowels are there: Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da and Mi. Along with it, we also learned that there are 2 types of Indian music: classical music and folk music. In classical music, we understood that classical music has 5 rags: Shri, Deepak, Megh, Hindon and Bhairavi. Mythologically, friends, mythologically it is believed that these five rags have been originated from the Panchmukh of Lord Shiva. Friends, we also understood that many books have also been written to give understanding, to give information about this music like Sangeet Makarand, Sangeet Ratnagar, Sangeet Parijat, in which the scholars have given the brief description about music. Friends, we also discussed how Pandit Vishnu Narayan Bhatkande considered Sangeet Ratnagar as the most authentic book on Indian music. Same way, Sangeet Parijat was in Sangeet Parijat. Here, Pandit Ahabole has showed that each rag has its own identity and characteristics. After that, friends, we also discussed and learned about the dance form of art. We learned that it is known as Nitya, and this word Nitya came from the Sanskrit word Nit. Friends, we understood that these shows here, Nitya, Indian Nitya is the combination of tune and rhythm. It shows the aesthetic joy of person. Friends, when discussed about the dance form of art, we learned that it is mythologically it is believed that Lord Shiva has brought this art from heaven to earth to teach this art to the people. Friends, in Sanskrit, the word Natraj is used for Lord Shiva. We learned about the different form of dances, the well-known dances of India like Bharatnatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Kathak, Manipuri. Friends, from there, in the previous lectures, we discussed about the Bharatnatyam and Kuchipudi dance. In Bharatnatyam dance, we understood that this dance originated in Tanjore district in Tamil Nadu. Friends, Natya Shastra by Bharat Muni and Abhinav Darpan by Nandikeshwar are the very two important books written on this Bharatnatyam. Gopi Krishna, Mridani Sarabhai, etc. are several artists who have given their contribution in Bharatnatyam. Well-known Bollywood actresses like Chandimala, Hema Malini. These are the rare dwellers of Bharatnatyam, we can say. These have placed Bharatnatyam in an extraordinary position in India. Friends, after that we discussed about the Kuchipudi dance, which originated in the 15th century. It is very famous in Andhra Pradesh. When we talk about Kuchipudi dance, it shows that it describes the woman's beauty. Here, lots of artists have given their contribution and placed India into an incomparable position. Friends, today, moving further, we will discuss some other classical form of dance, starting with Kathakali. Let us understand about the dance form Kathakali. As you all know that this dance form Kathakali is very important dance form in since ancient India. Here, friends, it is said that Kathakali has its own importance. Kathakali is believed to be originated in Kerala. Friends, here we say that Kathakali is believed to be originated in Kerala. It is very famous dance in Kerala. It is very famous dance in Kerala. So it has its own importance we can say. is derived from the very well known. The word Kathakali is derived from the well known ancient dramas based on epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata. Friends, here it is that the word Kathakali is derived from the very well known ancient dramas that are based on epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata. They have their own importance. As you all know that Ramayana and Mahabharata, they are the very well known epics in Indian culture. They are very famous even today. Even at the present time, people are very used to hearing, reading as well as seeing the dramas that are based on Ramayana and Mahabharata. So friends, here it is said that many dramas have been composed on this Ramayana and Mahabharata. Dramas, here it is said that dramas are composed in Sanskrit and Malayalam language. Friends, here it is said that the dramas are composed in Sanskrit and Malayalam languages. So they are very well known over there. Here again, there are many very well known artists who have given their contribution like Sri Vallatod of Kerala. Friends, very well known artist Sri Vallatod of Kerala. Then Krishna Prasad, again a very well known artist and the jewel of this art we can say. Then Kalamandalam, etc. Friends, these are the rare jewels who have given contribution in Kathakali dance. Then these are the rares. These are some of national and international jewels of Kathakali. These are very well known jewels of, they are some of the national and international jewels of Kathakali who have given their very well known contribution in this Kathakali dance. Friends, here we can clearly understand that how important these are might be. Looking from the very first side, we can say this Kathakali dance has been originated in Kerala. It is a very famous dance of Kerala. The word Kathakali has been derived from the dramas, a well-known ancient drama that are based on the epic of Mahabharata and Ramayana. The dramas are composed in Sanskrit and Malayalam languages. Friends, Sri Vallatod of Kerala, Krishna Prasad, Kalamandalam, etc. These are some of the national and international jewels in the field of these Kathakali dance who have given their contribution in the field of Kathakali. Friends, after understanding about Kathakali, now moving towards another dance, that is the Kathak dance. Kathak form of dance. Kathak form of dance. Again friends, here it is said that Kathak is originated in northern India. Friends, here it is said that Kathakali is originated in northern India, and here it is said Kathak is developed by Shungar Bhakti. Kathak is developed by Shungar Bhakti. Done by Vaishnav community. It is done by Vaishnav community. This Kathak is developed by Shungar Bhakti. That has been done by Vaishnav community. And here it is said, this Vaishnav community specially, this was done or in specially, here it is said, it was very famous in North India. It was very famous in North India, we can say. Friends, for this, here in detail, this Kathak dance form has been, this Kathak dance form has been kept alive by Pandit Shri Biju Maharaj. Friends, here it is said, this Kathak, dance of Kathak has been kept alive by the very rare jewels like Pandit Shri Birju Maharaj, then also Sitara Devi. Sitara Devi is also very well known jewel of the Kathak dance. Then Kumudini Lakia, we can say, etc. These are some of the very well known jewels of this Kathak dance. So these people have their own contribution in the field of Kathak dance, and they have kept India into an incomparable position, giving their contribution in the field of Kathak dance. Friends, this shows how this Kathak dance developed by the Shungar Bhakti, done by the Vaishnav community, especially of North India. And that why it was famous in the North India. Very well-known jewels of this Kathak dance are like Pandit Sri Birju Maharaj, Sitara Devi, Kumudini Lakia. These are the well-known jewels of the Kathak dance, we can say. Friends, after understanding about the Kathak dance, now moving about another classical form of dance, that is Manipuri dance. Manipuri dance. Friends, when we are talking about this Manipuri dance, here it is said that Manipuri dance is originated in Manipur of East India. Friends, here it is said that Manipuri dance is originated in Manipur of East India. This dance style is mainly based on Raslila and Balila of Lord Krishna. Friends, here it is said that this dance style is mainly based on the Raslila and the Balila of Lord Krishna. Here it is said Manipuri dance is divided into two types. Manipuri dance is divided into two types, we can say. First is Lashya and the second is Tanda. Friends, these are the two types of Manipuri dance. Manipuri dance is divided into two types. That is Lashya and Tanda, we can say. Here Guru Amobi Singh. Friends, again here the names of the well-known jewels, we can say that here if we are talking about the contribution of the Manipuri dance, then Guru Amobi Singh, Atom Singh, these have given their contribution, and we can also add some other like Guru Bipin Sinha also. Guru Bipin Sinha is also very well-known player of this Manipuri dance. Then Zaina, again a well-known jewel, that is Zaina Zaveri, and Nirmal Mehta, etc. These are some of the very well-known. Sorry, it's not Zaina, it's Naina Zaveri and Nirmal Mehta are some of the well-known jewels of this Manipuri dance. They have given their contribution in this field of Manipuri dance. They have gained worldwide fame. They have given worldwide fame in Manipuri dance. They have gained worldwide fame in Manipuri dance. So here we can see their contribution. The culture, here we see the Indian dance culture is kept alive. Here we say that India's dance culture is kept alive by this Manipuri dance. We can say here the contribution is seen here. Friends, you might have understood about the Manipuri dance as well. Manipuri dance is originated in Manipur of East India. This dance style is mainly based on the Raslila and Balila of Sri Krishna, of Lord Krishna, we can say. So here the people enjoys the aesthetic pleasure of the Balila and the Raslila of Lord Krishna. Manipuri dance is again divided into two types, that is Lashya and Tandav. Again, some of the very well-known important artists who have given the fame and the name of this Manipuri dance all over the world. that is Guru Atomopa Singh, Guru Bipin Sinha, Naina Zaveri, Nirmal Mehta. These are the very well-known jewels. They have given worldwide fame in Manipuri dance. We can say they have kept our culture of this Indian dance alive by giving their contribution in this dance. So friends, through this, today by discussing about all the three classical form of dance like Kathak, Manipuri dance as well as Kathakali, we understood about the all classical form of dance in the last 2 lectures. In the previous lecture we discussed about the Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi dance. In today's lecture we discussed about Kathakali, Kathak and Manipuri dance. So here we complete the 5 important classical forms of classical